Absolutely not. You know, I want to be ready for the war, but this is the best thing. This is the best outcome. Like, when I fought Gomi, it was a fast fight. I don't want long fights. I want to get in there. I want to win. I want to get out. You know, like it's good for the fans sometimes to have that long war, you know. But it's nice to not feel like I've been in a car accident too.
Do you realize that you're the first person to ever finish Diego in the first round? He's only had one other TKO finish. That was BJ Penn. You're the only guy to do it.
I wasn't thinking about. I knew BJ was the only one that had stopped. I think between rounds after the fifth round. Okay, yeah. I knew that it was a very short list. I didn't know I was the only one though.
You've been in the UFC obviously a long time, a veteran, but you're only 32 years old. What's the future hold for you? Are you still aspiring to become champion in the division?
I don't care about rankings. I don't care about being champ. I don't care about stuff like. There's so many guys that are like they're number one contender, number two contender. Like Frankie Edgar. He's fighting for interim title, but he should have got a title shot a long time ago. It doesn't matter. You can do everything right and still not get there. So I don't worry about it too much. Like I'm gonna fight. Like I honestly feel like I'm getting better all the time. I think injuries pop up a little bit more, which hinders camp a little bit as I get a little bit older. But overall, I feel like I'm better now than I've ever been. Before I fought Evan Dunham, I felt like I had an even better camp then. But you get an injury, it slows things down. It just doesn't go as smooth as you'd like sometimes.
What type of fight in the lightweight division excites you at this point? Obviously, like you mentioned there, been in the game for a while. Obviously, you want sort of a big name opponent.
I don't care who I fight. It's all about the fans. Whatever the fans want to see. If someone has a good, exciting style, those are the guys I want to fight. I don't care about rankings. I don't care. I know some guys like, I'm unranked. I want to fight someone in the top 10. I do not care. I just want to fight good fights. I want to have fights people remember.
BJ Penn looks like he will be back in the UFC. Is that a fight that you?
Nope, not happening. Never. He's my coach in Ultimate Fighter. Really, really good friend. Like, never happened.
Jim Miller just won tonight. What about him?
We did it before, but I like Jim. It's not the same as with BJ, but like I like Jim. We had a great fight. I don't know if it would live up to our rematch. I don't know if it would be as good. And honestly, I think rematches are kind of boring. I'm not that excited by rematches.
You look back at the ref a couple times when you're hitting the eight.
Yep.
Were you surprised he let it go on so long?
A little bit. Like I said, I thought he was done in the beginning when he slumped against the fence on the far side, and then so we heard him really bad there. We chased him around that cage. We heard him again. At one point I felt like Diego was just covered up and wasn't doing much of anything. And I was just landing good shots, consistent good shots. I was a little surprised the ref let it. I was surprised the ref let it go that long.
You and Diego are pretty good friends. I mean, like you just talked about. People have talked about his future in the UFC. Do you think that he should consider retiring at this point, as all the wars he's been in?
I hate when people start telling people they should retire. I really do. I mean, you have one off night that's not a reason to retire. He's had a lot of great fights. He's been around for a really long time. I think it's crap. I get people that ask me every single time I have a fight that doesn't go perfect. Like, oh, how many more you have left? What do you think? It's like, that was a bad fight. Like, everyone that's here is very, very good. I don't think that because Diego lost tonight that he should be thinking about retiring. I don't think he should be thinking about anything like that. Like, you had a bad night. Go home, get over it, and get back in the gym.
What do you do now? Do you go home? Do you go out for dinner tonight, or do you sit out there in the front row like a fan?
I'm probably going to go to the green room and grab some food. I'm going to watch all the fights for sure. I'll probably get some In-N-Out, and we'll probably just hang out. I don't go out. I don't drink. I don't do anything fun. I eat food, and I train. So that's pretty much all we're going to do.
What was your reaction when you found out John Jones was pulled off his card for the obviously USADA violation?
I was talking to Dave Schaller at the media scrum thing the other day, and I'm like, it's great. We made it here. Like, no one got hurt. It's the best card ever. And he's like, stop it. You're jinxing it. Like, you're going to, like, there's no one's going to get hurt at this point. Like, nothing could happen. And then, like, 3 hours later, John Jones got pulled. So I was like, I kind of felt like a jinx a little bit. But that's the way it goes. You gotta know what you're putting in your body. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
You do know the secret to your In-N-Out, right?
Oh, yeah. Animal stuff. Yeah. I'm well aware.